Hi, I'm Shawn, and today I'm going to give you some Halloween game ideas using the Boo Bucket. And if you don't have the Boo Bucket, a regular bucket will do. While you're here, don't forget to subscribe because I post new game video ideas every month. The easiest that comes to mind is charades. Write down movies, spooky objects, spooky characters, write them on pieces of paper, fold them in half, stick a whole bunch in your Boo Bucket or your Halloween bucket, and have your friends. You can divide up in teams and play charades as teams, or just play as individuals. Pick one out of the bucket and then act it out. If you have props, use them. If not, improvise. The next one that came to mind would be a relay race. So I have these really cool skeleton hands. They are 2 for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. And I also picked these up at the Dollar Tree. They are spooky ping pong eyeballs. This would be great to do with friends. A lot of them. The more friends you have for a relay race, the better. Make 2 teams, line up. You'll need 2 buckets or 2 Boo Buckets. Everybody will carry their eyeball from one end of the room to the other and then dump it in their bucket. Set the timer for 1 minute and see how many eyeballs you can carry. Your team can carry from one end of the room to the other. Make sure to pass off the skeleton hand. If someone drops an eyeball, they have to go back to the line and start over. All right, let me demonstrate this. The key to this one is to have the handle straight up and bounce it in either side of the Boo Bucket. Well, unfortunately, I only got 1 eyeball in my Boo Bucket. You could play with multiple players. Everybody brings their Boo Bucket with them. And you have a competition. Set your timer for 1 minute or 30 seconds and see how many ping pong balls they can get into their bucket. Having the handle up like this makes it a little more challenging to get it in. You could also just do it this way, and so that if it bounces in, you can make it easier to go in like that. When you're waiting in car line and it's winter, your hands are cold, and you don't want to sit in your car with the heat on because that wastes gas and pollutes the air, but your hands are cold. I just picked this up from Walmart, of all places. Here it is. And you put your hands in it, and it is a battery-operated muffler for your hands. How amazing is it? So you unzip it right here, and it's got a battery pack in it that takes four AA's, and it has an on-off switch. You can also probably store something in here, I feel like. If you needed to. This is fantastic because my hands are always getting cold and it's so toasty warm. I'm gonna link it on the screen right here for you because you need this, or you know somebody in your life who needs this. Okay, for this next game, you're gonna need a straw, a Q-tip, and your Boo Bucket. Let's see if I can get the Q-tip into the Boo Bucket from 3 different distances. Here we go. Load your Q-tip in. One end, blow from the other. I think I've determined I'm really bad at this game, but could you do it? This next game is great to play with groups. You're gonna need a bucket and a clothespin for everybody, as well as 5 ping pong balls for everyone in a cup, okay? So every player will need these things. Now, every player will need to attach the bucket to the back of their shirt, like so. Now that the bucket is attached to the back of their shirt, the leader will say go, and all the players will run around and try to get rid of their ping pong balls by putting them in everybody's bucket. You can only put one ping pong ball per player, okay? So you can't just dump all your ping pong balls into one person's bucket. You've got to get every player, or 5. The first player to get rid of all of their ping pong balls is the winner. You can also play this in alternative way. So with the bucket still on the back of every player's shirt, everybody runs around, you can play a tag. Everybody still has 5 ping pong balls. Whoever has the least amount of ping pong balls at the end of the game, so after everybody has gotten rid of their ping pong balls, you can reward one player who has the least amount. So of all the people playing, if somebody has no ping pong balls in their bucket, they get an extra special prize, or they are the winner of the game. If everybody's playing and you have one person that only has 1 ball in their bucket, then they could either win the whole game, or you could award them an extra special prize. So that is 2 ways to play this bucket tag game. In the description box of this video, there will be a list of the games and all of the supplies that you need for each game.